Hey everybody, it's Tammy. Welcome back to my craft room today at Creative Girl Vintage. If this is your first time to visit, a very warm welcome to you. So today it's a show and tell, a little flip through of something I just finished. I wanted to share it with you. I thought you guys would enjoy it. It is a big Christmas inspired fat tag journal. Okay. And basically, I started out by making these tags out of heavy cardstock. They're 6 inches by 3.5. They're really big. And I put them on a 3-inch binder ring. And this opens up, so I was able to actually take this. I have a vintage cabinet in my kitchen, and on the handle, I just clipped it on there and closed it so it hangs on there. So it's kind of a countdown of the 12 days of Christmas joy. So you can flip through every day or just leave it fanned out as a really pretty decoration. So speaking of the tags themselves, I actually made these up for my Etsy shop. This is a set of 12. It's the blank tags all ready to go, ready for creativity. They are on the big 3-inch ring. And so the link to my shop is below if you want to check that out. And I just wanted you guys to know, with my crafting stash, if you're watching one of my videos and I have some kind of stash on here that's in my shop, you get over there and it's sold out. You know, sometimes overnight things just disappear and I just haven't got onto it yet. So please leave me a message. I'll restock for you, set up a listing for you, or whatever it is that makes you happy. So let's get started looking at this. Like I said, it's kind of a little countdown to Christmas. And my first one here that kind of started it all off was, it's the most wonderful time of the year, with number 12 on the tag, the little deer, the little girl. This is so pretty. There's coffee dyed fabric and lace and pom-poms, and on the back of this is actually, this was an old magazine, and it had some pages of like holiday recipes. So I sewed that on the back right there. So that's what it kind of started all. And one of the things that I really enjoyed about this, and I think you will too, is it's not one of those kind of projects you feel like you just have to hurry and get done. Every one of these tags is its own piece of art, and you can just work on it slowly, and I just really enjoyed the process. So the next one we have, of course, is day 11, and this is mailing those Christmas cards. And I have a vintage Christmas card on here with the postman. This is from a little address book. I love that. That is so cute. Christmas addresses, a little vintage stamp. And this is a little sticker that went on a package for a 4th class mail, a little note to the postmaster. And also from that same vintage magazine, here is the pumpkin pie mince pie recipe that I sewed on the back of that one. So the third one here is about the gifts, shopping for the Christmas gifts. Beautiful Christmas card. This little girl holding all of her packages. Right here tied on with a button is a couple of really cute vintage Christmas gift tags. This is a velvet bow. It's actually a little hair bow, and a little sticker from, for packages to stick on your Christmas packages. This is laying on lace, and on the back of this is more the postmen. I thought I'd just use those guys up. And here's the little clip right here for that vintage hair bow. All right, this is a cute one here. This is Letters to Santa, and this is day 9. I have a little coffee dyed envelope here. In my vintage photo collection, I found this. This says, "Dear Santa, please bring greetings to all, Carolyn." So I thought that was pretty appropriate for this page. And this little tiny pencil here, I had got a box of things from the flea market, and they had these tally cards. I guess they kept scores, for their card games or whatever, and these little pencils were attached to it. So that was perfect for this. And I made a little lace pocket here. There's a little deer sticker in here that says "Best Wishes," but this one here is my favorite. This little tiny deer stamp is just so precious, and this came from my friend Marion over at the Postmistress on Etsy. I'm going to link that shop. She has some of the most beautiful new and vintage stamps that you can use in your journals, in your crafting, as well as if you're wanting to send special envelopes with beautiful stamps. She's got you covered over there. So I want to thank her for that. She sent it to me just because she's lovely. And on the back here of that one, I do have an old envelope, and it was postmarked 1948. All right, so on day 8, we definitely need to be trimming the tree. And this is a image from an old Christmas card here. She's climbing a ladder to decorate the tree. This is a label from a Shiny Bright product. It was a decoration or some ornaments. A little menu from a vintage cookbook, Tree Trimming Supper. And this starts out with tomato juice and crisp crackers, but we do end up with a tray of Christmas cookies. So hey, you can't go wrong there. This is a photograph from a vintage Christmas card, the little girl, and then on the back is another beautiful vintage Christmas card. Okay, I want to make sure this is so chunky that I don't lose you off screen here. This is so sweet. This is number 7 on the countdown, and this is caroling. And I did caroling with kind of the dictionary description right there. And this is a old Christmas card that was in kind of bad shape, and I did some repairs on it, but I saved it, and so now I have it forever to look at on this beautiful tag. Old sheet music back here, and on the back, I love this, more of the sheet music, and look at the back of the little choir boys. So sweet. Okay, this one here is day number 6, and we're baking cookies. This is an old recipe from a old cookbook. Cookies, that was in an old cookbook. This is paper doily. I think I coffee dyed this. I thought it looked cute sticking out. There's a little wooden rolling pin there. And more recipes from that same cookbook on the back of this one. Now, number 5 is ice skating. This is a vintage Christmas card with the ice skaters. It was so beautiful. I put some pom-poms here for snow, and these little skates here, about, I don't know, could have been 3 or 4 years ago, someone gave me a Christmas gift, and this was actually the gift tag, and I liked it so much, I just tucked it away. I mean, because I can't throw anything away, which reminds me, one of my subscribers, her name is Your Aunt B, she wrote to me and said that she wanted to thank me for my influence because she now sees potential in things that she had previously overlooked. And she told me that she had broke a shelf full of figurines, and she kept all the heads and hands. So I tell you what, you go, sister, because I would have kept all of that too. So on the back of this one, I have another vintage Christmas card, and everybody's skating on this card. So I did love the ice skating one. Okay, for number 4, you're invited to the holiday party. And this was sweet. The Christmas card I found had these little champagne glasses doing toasts. This is from an old cookbook, Holiday Buffet Supper. This is a paper doily for, well, I should say a paper coaster for a martini glass. And these little champagne glasses here were actually on the back of this Christmas card. This was like a washi tape that I have that has sequins on it. I think I got it at Michael's a long time ago, and I just kind of use it sparingly. On the back here is another little drink paper coaster with Santa on it, and more from that Christmas card. That was pretty. All right, I love number 3 here. This is wrapping the presents. This is an actual vintage photo of a lady wrapping her presents. She has like a fireplace back here. I put a little glitter, and I ran across like this little tiny tree garland, and on top of it is an old gift tag with the candles. But I thought it kind of gave it an effect that was just like the top of the mantle with the candles on top. The back of this is scrapbooking paper that was really pretty. It looked like wrapping paper, and some old crochet here too. And then on the back, this is a beautiful old tag for a Christmas gift with more of that scrapbooking paper. All right, so we're getting close to the end now. This is countdown number 2, Christmas Eve. This is a vintage Christmas card with Santa and his reindeer. From one of my old books, The Night Before Christmas, I scanned the little poem and stuck that right on the side. Here's a little vintage deer right here. And on the back side of this one, this is actually, it was from like a magazine. It was like a mid-century Christmas card here that I just sewed on the back. And this is some crepe paper that I ruffled on my sewing machine. Okay, so here we go. This is the final day. This is our Christmas day. And I used the vintage wrapping paper. I've got a beautiful image of Santa, his fur on his hat, some tinsel, a vintage poinsettia. And this is one of those like metal light reflectors that went around those Christmas bulbs. And I took from an old Christmas card, I took the greeting out of there and attached it. And on the back of this one is more of the vintage wrapping paper with another greeting card. And so this card says, "May Christmas and the New Year bring you the very best of everything." And that's truly my wish for all of you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is super fun. I actually am going to make one for Valentine's Day, I think, and I have a gratitude one in progress that is so pretty. So maybe when I get that one done, I'll do a walkthrough and share that one with you too. So thank you guys so much for watching today. I will be back next week because I have a New Year's decoration for you. So until then, I'll see you next week. Bye for now.